What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Rivah. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. It does not matter how you feel about this video. We all want to talk about it. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON, and we're going to go ahead and jump right into the video.
Can like have a conversation, be intellectual, right? Like, can you have a conversation with me and it not just be about random stuff? Like, I just want a person that can relate. I'm not trying to have an impression Olympics and like be like, well, this is what happened to me today. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Somebody to relate to you.
Have a conversation. Like, if I say, yo, I'm being tokenized at work, blah 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 blah, he can be like, what does that mean? I don't understand.
So
Like,
what you need him? What you need him? Okay, talk about something else. Get something y'all can talk about.
Absolutely not, Anton. When I come home, in my
mind, you
mind,
want to hear about your problems at work.
I just saved over this dinner. I just saved over this dinner. You gonna hear about?
Listen, let me tell you something. The last thing I want to hear about is your coworkers. We endure through that conversation. We are not interested in talking about it.
Well, you're not interested. Someone's gonna be.
No guy is interested. They gonna pretend like they are, but they're not interested in hearing about what you're doing at work and your coworkers. We don't care.
Comment down below right now if you're a man and you feel like you are enduring through the conversation for the betterment of your spouse, but if you really don't care and you really don't want to hear it. For me, what I think, I mean, I'm a woman, right? But what I think, and from my experience in the relationship that I'm in, I feel like my spouse would want to know, especially if it's something that's really hindering me or bothering me, because of the fact that he is my leader, right? He would want to know, like, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong with you? Why are you, why do you feel this way? And to be honest, your spouse, especially as a woman, the only person that you're going to be able to trust and get 100% sound advice from is your spouse. Now, that still doesn't say if men necessarily are, overjoyed to listen to, every single detail that happened at work. Probably not. But if it's something that's really bothering you, or it's something that is going to change the state of you being able to work or whatever the case is, I think it's that your man would want to know. But, is he going to want to know every conversation you have with your homegirls at work and what so-and-so wore today and what so-and-so said today? Probably not. Probably irrelevant. Probably.
Okay.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna get you together. I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna get Lauren together. I'm gonna get Lauren together.
I hear you talking. I hear you.
Nobody cares about what you're talking about at work and whether or not your boss don't like you or not and what your coworkers said. We don't care.
Okay.
We don't care. We may act like we do because we're trying to get to that other side of that conversation so we can bust it down. We're trying to keep peace in our home, but nobody cares about what Susie did and what John is talking about. We don't care. We don't care.
Okay.
Do we care, audience?
Make sure you guys leave a comment because I want to know. I want to know if this is a across the board thing or if this is just some people thing.
Guys, fellas, do you care even a little bit about what these chicks is doing and what their life is like at work? Do we even care to meet their coworkers like they want to introduce us? We don't care, do we?
Sure.
Well, I think that's exactly. I mean, yeah, it's not that serious now. It's not like they need to come to every Christmas party, every this or birthday dinner and stuff like that. Yeah. I've never even been that type of person to like, fraternize, and I don't like stuff like that either. So for that part, yeah, I don't expect your man to, want to always be around your coworkers and go meet everybody and put a face to the name. Like, I don't expect that at all. They have other things to be worried about, other things to be thinking about. So in that regard, I would agree with that.
Saying no. Simps care. Nope. I don't care. Nope. H no. Nope, hell no, nope. We don't care, no sir, no. It's a ton of no's. No.
That's because that's your amen corner.
No, they telling you the truth. There's a lot of people that be disagreeing with me online.
Nah, it'd be like a handful, like 5. I'd be counting.
They don't care. I'm telling you, we don't care.
Okay.
The only guys that's gonna say yes is the guys that's sitting in front of their chick that's watching it with them. You think guys care, honestly? Okay, so when you go and
I don't
let's just
think
say
they.
you're in a relationship. Let's say you're in a relationship. Let's take the work side out of it.
Right.
Let's say you're in a relationship and you be like, oh my God, my homegirls. Tell me one situation or one conversation that a guy would actually care about what you're talking about authentically.
I've been
Like
in
he
a
would genuinely
relationship.
care.
I've been in a relationship where I felt like where I did come. Like we'll get on the phone and how was your day, and we'll share.
Do you think he actually care about your day?
He asks questions.
But do you think he care about your day, or is that just a formality? Because he knows that you care about telling him about your day.
I wouldn't know. I'm not in his head. But if I'm,
that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, like, okay, I understand where he's coming from. I guess that's a really good point. Like, it's more of out of like doing the right thing and asking the right questions. But I mean, of course, ultimately, is he going to care 100%? Like, is that going to be his first thoughts? No. But again, I feel like if it is detrimental to your well-being, to your mental health, to your health, to your work situation, work scenario, he would probably want to know what's going on.
Him, and he's like asking follow-up questions like, oh, so what'd you do? What did they say? And then it's like, perhaps he is doing out of formality. I don't know, but it didn't come off to me that I'd rather not listen to this, or I'd rather not talk to you on the phone. That never happened. To where like I would
of course he's not gonna say that. That don't mean that he actually care.
Okay.
Very few things that we talk to women about we actually care about. We really don't care. Like, we don't care about what y'all do for a living. We don't care about who your friends are. Well, we care about who your friends are because we care about how they're affecting you.
Right.
But we don't care about what your friend did. We don't care about what your boss said. We don't care about what you think about politics. We don't care about what your mom is talking about. We don't care about none of that. None of that matters.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like no guy wants to sit down and listen to like that, like bonchinche, like, like gossip talk, like, and this is when females are looking for, I mean, some women are lucky enough to get everything in their spouse, and that's just being 100% real. Like, that's just me being real. But some women are trying to make their man like their homegirl. They're this, they're that, they're this, they're that. And in actuality, it's like, you're trying to have like this gossipy homegirl conversation with your man who is focused on providing for you, doing other things, like would rather spend time doing things that are special with you guys, not necessarily want to sit down and gossip. I mean, as we know, women shouldn't be sitting down gossiping anyway. But I can understand why he's saying that men don't necessarily care, because you see it all the time in a lot of different relationships. A lot of people be like, a man be like, oh really, damn, for real, wow, so what you cooking for dinner? Like, like it's not gonna be the high point of their day listening to that conversation. It definitely could be out of duty. I really like this.
Okay.
Is that a reality check? Like, honestly, is that like a?
No, it's not. It's not that at all. I'm just trying to figure out at what point, so a man wants peace in their house, right? And, if they want their woman to work, which it sounds like most of the men in the chat or whatever, they feel like, yes, you're going to carry the load, if not all of the load, and pay half the bills. So a woman has to go to work, right? Depending on what field she's in, she's going to.
My check.
Right, not yours. I'm talking about all the people in the comments that was like, no, 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 no. These are all the men who says that they do not want to take care of their wife and that they want their wife to work and pay half the bills, right?
No guy says that. Every guy wants to.
And we just had
some guy. No, instinctively we want to be the sole provider. Some of us don't have the capacity to be able to do so. It's a difference.
So when they don't have the capacity to do so, the words that come out their mouth are just. They don't match up with what they want. They're just kind of talking, because the other lives that I've been on, right, I have gotten slammed for me saying I'd rather not work. I would love for a man to, the same way you treat Rita, I would love a man to do that. Oh, she a gold
Mhm.
digger, she this, you gotta work, you gotta pay half the bills, blah, 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 blah. So I'm talking to that man, not a man
Yeah,
like
we listen. It's almost like okay. The best way to describe this is people like sex, right?
Mm-hmm.
People like having orgasms, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You want to have sex, but you want to have sex with somebody that wants to have sex with you. Like anybody can tell somebody that they love them, but very few people can tell some. We want you to mean it when you say it. Like we don't want you to say it just for the sake of saying it. We want you to mean it when you say it. So a lot of times guys want to provide for a woman, but we don't want to be with a woman that just want to use us for our money.
Right.
So we try to filter out what the intent is
Mm-hmm.
because we want to take care of those that are around us, but we don't want to be used.
Correct.
Does that make sense?
100%.
Yep, 1000%.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. So you just got to communicate it differently.
Okay, so how should I be communicating it?
Why is Anton always laughing? Can somebody tell me why Anton's always laughing when he's having these conversations? Like it tickles him somewhere in his brain. It's so funny to me. You see like this smirk on his face while he's like,
Because I can't be any more clear than I am, and then they're going to jump to whatever conclusion they want to jump to. That's not my problem. That they want to jump to a conclusion that's entirely false.
You just need to. You just rough around the edges. I gotta soften you up. I'm gonna have to coach you. We'll talk about this
No,
online.
it's the delivery.
I'm gonna give you the game, I'm going to soften up them hard edges. I'm gonna show you how to finesse the game a little bit better, how to communicate more effectively, and we're gonna get you together. We're gonna make you a whole snack. We're gonna get you all the way right. Yeah. Don't look like that. Listen.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that. It's this whole idea of accountability, right? You're instead of changing how they receive a message. Anton, I hear you, and I'm open to that. But I also want you to not let dudes like them off the hook because there's nothing wrong with.
Do you ever see me letting anybody off the hook more?
Anton, you have to let me finish.
Okay, I'm sorry.
There's nothing wrong with me having preferences, which I communicate. And when I communicate them, they take it.
There's nothing wrong, of course, with her having preferences. I mean, everybody has a preference. We just have to make sure that your preferences or the things that you're looking for in a spouse and in a mate line up with reality, and you're not in this delusional mind state saying that you want all of these delusions of grandeur that don't make no sense. But she was going on a point asking Anton about the men caring about thoughts and coworkers, and now I think she kind of forgot the point because now we're all the way here on how other people have told her about, her wanting to be a stay-at-home wife and how she got like bashed for it. So I hope that she comes back to this point.
That's my words. Now it could be the way in which I deliver them, but my words are still the words, right? So I could say them a little softer. I could say them not using hands to when I speak. So
or you cannot say it at all.
And they're still okay.
Or you cannot say it at all.
So if a question
you want me to coach you live on here?
But this is good because this is a prime example of a struggle, but that a woman would have trying to be coached by a man. I'm literally, and any other woman could come on here and it could go a different way. I don't know, but I think I embody what most women mentally struggle with, of trying to change me and how I deliver it versus how they perceive.
She's interesting. I never seen any live stream with her before, but she's very interesting because she's not very combative. She is open to listening to him and his points that he makes. I think that it's more like a lack of certain understanding that she might not have, based off of her using her brain and expecting men to think out of that same exact mentality when men are different and women are different. Women think a certain way, men think a certain way. A lot of women that are similar to her have a thought process that men should think how I think, but they cannot think that way because they're a man and they're wired differently. So, even in her right now with her rebuttal with what Anton saying, she's like, is it my approach or is it how other people perceive me? Well, you can only focus on what you can control and what you can change, and that's yourself. So that's keeping the accountability right here, not looking nowhere else, not looking at anybody else to come and fix it, solve it, understand you, because nobody has to understand you. You have to realize, okay, like I need for people to understand what I'm saying or how I'm feeling, so I need to be better at the delivery, or like Anton says, or not say it at all. So I think that I don't think that she's somebody who's not willing to learn or be coachable or anything like that. I think it's just really ultimately a lack of understanding of a man's mindset.
Message.
Listen, you don't think that we know what y'all want? Everything don't have to be said.
It's true.
Okay.
That's so true.
So if you ask me a question or they ask me a question, just don't answer it.
We're gonna talk about this offline.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just curious. I seriously want to know, because that's one thing that's what makes me me, right? Is you ask a question, I'm gonna answer it.
No, I love you for how you move and you transparent on here, and I want you to be that way here. I'm talking about what that translates into, and are you getting the results that you want in your life?
That's a great question, because this take me as I am mentality has messed up a lot of women's mindsets and relationships. Take me as I am. Well, that's just how I am. I just answer questions. Okay, well, that's a problem. I'm not saying that's always going to be a problem, but you have to learn how to not always have an answer for something. Sometimes there is no answer. Sometimes the answer is silence and just saying, okay. Sometimes the answer is just learning something and allowing somebody to be able to teach you. A lot of women have this, like, take me as I am, that's just me mindset, when there's a lot of molding and changing that needs to occur if you want certain results, like Anton just said.
Right.
It's a different conversation.
Yeah, I go follow Lauren Melissa. Sorry, no. See if I'm getting what I want in my life. See if I'm getting what I want in my life.
I think I like their dialogue with each other. It looks like they have like a really good like bond. Like, it looks like he looks at her like a little sister or something. And I think that's good. I think it's balanced. I like the way that she received the information that he was trying to give her. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Don't forget to answer if men do care about what happens when a woman goes to work or not. Make sure you guys do that in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And again, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah! Love you.